The year is 453. The great plains of Pannonia are eerily quiet. Attila the Hun, the scourge of God, is dead, not in battle but in his bed. His death sends shockwaves across his vast empire, a realm held together by his will alone. For decades, tribes from the Rhine to the Volga had revolved around Attila's power. Now that gravitational force is gone and the empire teeters on the edge of chaos. The funeral is legendary. Warriors slash their faces in mourning. Attila is buried in secret, his grave lost to time. But no ritual can solve the looming crisis. What comes after a king like Attila? This was no stable kingdom, no laws of succession, no bureaucracy, just the rule of the strongest. Old rivalries, long suppressed, begin to stir. The silence in the royal camp is not grief but calculation. The web of allegiances built on personal loyalty starts to unravel. The Hunnic world, once united by fear and ambition, is cracking. Through these cracks, a new, more violent era is about to begin. The great migration of peoples is far from over. It's entering its next explosive chapter. Attila's sons, Ellac, Dengizich, and Ernak, see the empire as their inheritance, not a trust to preserve. Their arrogance alienates the warriors and vassal kings who once followed Attila out of respect, not fear. The brothers quarrel, dividing the empire and weakening its core. Subject peoples, like the Goths and Gepids, refuse to be passed down like property. Ardaric, king of the Gepids, and once Attila's trusted ally, senses opportunity. He secretly unites the Germanic leaders, promising freedom from Hunnic rule. The Hunnic princes, blinded by rivalry, ignore the growing rebellion. The bonds of empire dissolve with shocking speed. The awe and fear that held the tribes together vanish. Now, powerful, battle-hardened peoples realize they can overthrow their fractured masters. The stage is set for a confrontation that will reshape Europe. The Hunnic Empire, once mighty, is now a hollow shell. The axe is about to fall. In 454, at the lost Battle of the Nadao River, rebellion explodes into open war. Ellac leads the Huns. Ardaric commands a coalition of Germanic tribes, including the Ostrogoths. Years of resentment fuel a brutal clash. This is more than a battle, it's a revolution. The Huns fight fiercely, but the coalition fights for freedom. The turning point, Ellac is killed in the melee. With his death, Hunnic resistance collapses. The once invincible Huns are routed, their myth shattered. Survivors flee east, broken and scattered. The victory at Nadao ends the Hunnic Empire in Europe. Ardaric and the Gepids claim Dacia. The Ostrogoths begin their journey to Italy. Attila's remaining sons retreat, their inheritance lost in a single day. With the Huns gone, Europe transforms. The Ostrogoths, now free, consolidate power along the Danube, eyeing Italy. The Visigoths strengthen their kingdom in Gaul and Hispania, blending Germanic and Roman traditions. They adopt Roman law, mint coins, and shift towards mainstream Christianity. The Vandals rule North Africa from Carthage, controlling Mediterranean trade. In Gaul, the Franks begin unification, laying the foundation for a powerful kingdom. Former pawns of Rome and the Huns, these tribes become kingmakers. The fall of the Huns decentralizes warfare. Conflict continues, but now between new kingdoms. The Western Roman Empire, powerless, collapses in 476. The future of Europe shifts from Rome to the courts of these dynamic barbarian kings. A new, fragmented and vibrant world is born. The Huns vanish, but their influence endures. Germanic tribes adopt Hunnic cavalry tactics and the composite bow, transforming European warfare. Steppe-inspired art appears in the jewelry and weapons of Goths and Franks. Gold, garnet, animal motifs. The new warrior aristocracy displays these as status symbols. Hunnic models of kingship, personal loyalty, reward through plunder, shape early medieval courts. Germanic kings emulate Attila's charismatic leadership, surrounding themselves with elite warriors. This style replaces Roman bureaucracy with personal power. The Huns act as catalysts, forcing adaptation and unity among their former subjects. Their legacy lingers in the charge of knights, the glitter of brooches, and the structure of royal courts. Though gone, the Huns are Europe's harsh tutors. Their lessons learned in blood are not forgotten. Their ghost haunts the new order. As the West fragments the Eastern Roman Empire, Byzantium rises. Constantinople survives Attila by paying him off, preserving its strength. With the Huns gone and the West collapsing, Byzantium emerges as Rome's true heir. This new Rome is Roman in law, Greek in culture, and Christian in faith. Its walls defy invaders, its wealth and power grow. Emperors bestow Roman titles on barbarian kings, maintaining the illusion of unity. The East seeks to manage, influence, and eventually reclaim the West. The fall of the Huns removes a critical threat, allowing Byzantium to consolidate and redefine itself. Hardened by crisis, the empire is reborn, ready to shape the medieval world. The eagle of Rome falls in the west, but in the east it rises anew.